Welcome, members of the CIA. That's not the Central Intelligence Agency, but the Crazy Italian Army. Welcome. This is the Crazy Italian. I'd like to apologize. This is a little post-commentary. I'm apologizing for the audio quality of this video. We had some kind of technical problems with the audio, so it's a little loud and distorted, but you can still understand it, I think, if you turn the volume down. So please bear with it. It should be corrected by the next video. And I would like to thank all my subscribers. We've hit the plus 250 in excess subscriber mark. I'd like to thank you all. I appreciate your support. And I believe we've got around 273 subscribers now. So I'm really happy about that. I'm excited about that. The channel is slowly growing. And now we'll take you back to the original video's audio commentary and just turn the volume down and enjoy. And that's working out okay. So anyway, let's continue on. We've been exploring this planet, we found several question marks on the map, and we flew to them. And let's see if I can remember what buttons do what on here. Let's see, in our inventory, that's the Starship inventory. We've got one slot open, and our deflector shields at 100%, pulse engines at 100%, launch thrusters only at 60%, hyperdrive's at 20%, so we can jump once with the hyperdrive, I believe, to another galaxy or whatever. The photon cannon's working, so if we switch over to the exosuit, we've got 3 spots open, and I just moved a plutonium that filled a spot from the exosuit to the starsuit inventory, so that I would have these 3, just in case this base that we're at now has one of those beacons. And you can create, if I hit craft, you can craft a bypass chip to activate, to use these beacons. And when we have enough of plutonium and iron to do that, and I guess there's 3 different things or 4 different things that you can ask for the beacons to do. They'll find you other locations and for you to go to, and shelters for you to go to, and they'll find monoliths where you can learn alien words, things like that. So we might be doing that if there's one of those at this site. I'm not sure if there is or not, but I saw in another guy's walkthrough that when he found one of those beacons, that requires the bypass chips to do those things, he would create 3 out of the 4. So I had made room for 3 bypass chips in case we need to do that. Let's look at the multi-tool. We've got mining beam, 67%. Range boost sigma, boosts the scanner's detection range. Ricochet sigma. Boltcaster shots are granted deflective properties, so the ricochets around. And analysis visor, course for analysis, hold L2 to operate, press R3 to zoom. Okay. Hold L2, I'm trying to just remember this. Hold L2 to operate, press R3 to zoom. Beam focus sigma, faster mining beam processes on resource-rich materials, so it'll mine faster. Okay. Let's get out of here. You can see our ship there. The Raza Mama S-36. Let's head on over here. Let's interact with this item. That's just a light, okay. Let's interact with it again. Turn the light back on. Let's do a save in case something bad happens. This is the Finalo slopes. See if I can get in here.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Well, I don't see anything in here. That was pretty useless, except that it stabilizes our toxic levels. Okay, well, that was boring. Let's go on this one.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Research specimen, interact. Your standing with the GEC is increased. Well, that's always good. Journey milestone accomplished. Client, GEC standing of 2. Okay, that's good. That's nothing right there, I guess. What's this? First aid. Health at maximum. We didn't need that because we didn't have any damage. Let's look at this. Analysis. Analyze multi-tool tech. New technology discovered. Press up to open inventory. Plasma launcher. Land disruption technology and excavation tool. Launched plasma shells explode on impact. Charged with isotope elements. Careless use can result in disruptive alien ecosystems and damage to user. Press L1 to activate. That's like your secondary fire button. So we don't have any iridium right now, so we can't build that. That's our light. I'm not going to build that because we don't got any more slots to open to build anyway. Out the window I can see something spouting smoke. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's interact with this. Got a little carbon. Nothing in here. Let's check this out. Damaged machinery. New technology, phase beam. Space-faring beam weapon and asteroid mining tool. User is advised that isotope elements are required to recharge device. So we also need Thamium-9 and Iridium for that. Well, Thamium-9 we can get from blasting asteroids in space, but we need to find some Iridium to do that. That's for the spacecraft, though. That's a spacecraft laser device. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, this is what I was talking about. We found one of them. Bypass chip required. Let's build some bypass chips. Let's go to the exosuit and craft a bypass chip. Let's craft another one. Okay, now we got 3 bypass chips. So let's interact with the signal scanner. Signal scanner online. Planetary location beacons are responding. Shelter marker detection wavelength online. Local transmission station, call sign online, colonial outpost signal online, alien antiquity marker detection online, please select preferred destination. Okay, I'm not going to go for the monolith. That would be like the alien antiquity to learn words. I think we can learn the words from when we meet up with the aliens in the stations and stuff. So I'm going to go for a colonial outpost. Searching for colonial outposts. Manufacturing facility detected. Arrive in 12 minutes. Okay. Now I believe it'll save. It'll save 3 of these things, markers. So let's go for a transmission this time. If you did 4 of them, it would delete the first one that you did. That's why I'm only going to do 3 at a time. Okay, that's right there. It's showing shelter. That didn't help any. Okay, that was kind of a waste of a bypass chip. Well, they're not that hard. Let's do the shelter. Drop pod detected. Okay. Those drop pods are places where you can sometimes upgrade your suit. Let's go over here and see what. I think it was, yeah, this is one of the things it located. The shelter. So this is the destination. That's just a save point. Okay, so I'm saving. Looking for my ship. Where is my ship? Manufacturing facility is, we got to fly there. That's like 12 minutes away or 13 or something. Yeah, okay. On this direction. And arrive in 227 as a drop pod. So let's go that way maybe. Let's see what this is. Some plutonium. I think I must have missed that earlier. Let's see if I can get to this drop pod without dropping off a cliff or something. Oh no, there's a cliff. Well, I think I can climb this to come back up this way. Oh, this is pretty steep. Let's fly to that. I thought I would run there, but that's too steep. Let's just fly there. Where's the place where I came from? Okay, here we are. Let's go inside this main building here. If I can find my way in. I can find the opening. Let's see what this is right here. That's nothing, okay. That's what I found earlier. All right, this is the entrance right here. Okay.
Stabilizing.
Let's go to this. My standing with the GEC is increased. That was a research section. Okay, let's see what this is. Multi-tech. Multi-tool tech. Boltcaster clip sigma. Boltcaster's ammo clip capacity is increased. That needs titanium and micro-density fabric. I think we can maybe make micro-density fabric, but I'm not sure if we have all the components to do it now, and we don't have any titanium. But that might come in handy. I need a multi-tool with more slots so I can put all these things together.
Toxic detection. Stabilizing.
That requires an Atlas Pass version 2. I don't have an Atlas Pass. Haven't found any of those yet or figured out how to do it. Let's talk to this guy. He said give, I think one word that I know. The small creature is busy adding up trade profits. When I appear, its eyes wide open wide in anticipation of our first contact, and it rubs its fingers together greedily. It pecks emphatically at the monetary figures on its pad, then bounces up and down. I can't help but notice that it smells amazing. Huh. Which should we do? Pat the life form on the head? Apologize for being unable to help, or give units? Let's give units. It's thrilled. It gives me something in exchange. New technology. Cannon damage sigma. Photon cannon fires at an increased rate. Operates automatically once constructed within user's starship inventory. So that's for the starship's weapon, the photon cannon. Okay. Let's go to this thing right here. Let's see what the journey milestone is first. Not alone. I've met 4 aliens now. Not too many. I'm just starting out this game. Let's interact. The life form that works or worked in this installation left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and special phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. A beacon has been received, and a transmission sequence awaits response. Okay, on the left it says 1212 2121 1212. The next one will be 2121. Now the way I figured that out is, luckily someone told me a little trick. To go from the first set to the second set, you just move the first digit to the end. So 1212, you move the 1 at the beginning to the end, and then it becomes the second set, 2121. Then you move the first digit to the end again to go to the third set. So 2121 becomes 1212. So we take the first digit of the third set, the 1, and move it to the end of 1212. It becomes 2121. So I'm going to select that. I discover a location within the distant stars. Your standing with the GEC is increased. Signal detected. And they shot me up into the atmosphere there. Arrive in 20 some minutes. It's a ruin. Valued customer, deck standing of 5. Okay, so there's a ruin we can go to now. Okay, now it requires 20 carbon to talk to him. I think I've got a lot of carbon, so let's try to talk to him. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Interact button. Let's see if I can request fuel. I don't need a shield recharge or healing. Trader agrees to help. He gave us 78 carbon, so now we have more carbon so we can talk to him again with the carbon that he gave us. So this can go on and on. This is kind of like a gimmick. Hopefully we'll get the selection of him teaching us a word here. Let's try that again. It's open for conversation with bee clipping and a sweet smelling gas emission. This guy smells good. We can request units, request healing, or request new word. Okay, let's learn a word. That's my objective from this. The trader agrees to help. We've learned the GEC word for docking. Let's request an isotope. That'll give us more carbon probably. Yeah, gave us 78 carbon again. Let's talk to him again. Current GEC standing partner. Still don't know what he's saying. Request repair requires a GEC relic. I don't have that. The trader's frantic beat clicking seems to indicate that it's open to some stilted conversation and potential miscommunication. Let's request a new word. We learned the GEC word for GEC. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's interact with him again. The trader is clicking the beak and drooling slightly. When the drool is about to hit the hem of its suit, it somehow manages to snort it back through its nasal holes, creating an impressive temporary phlegm loop. Disgusting. Let's request, well, we can't request a gift because we don't have a GEC charm. So all we can do is request healing or shield recharge. What do we want? We're already healed up. Let's request a shield recharge. Shield at maximum. Okay, let's try this again. Let's interact. So we see the word GEC, we understand that. Okay, we can request healing, request a new word, or request silicate. The sun is intoxicating. There is pride in its eyes, perhaps as a result of the flowery gas it has engulfed both of us and the entire facility. Well, I don't know if I should request a silicate or a new word. Let's request a new word. That's what I've been trying to show you how to do. So we've learned the GEC word for first. Let's interact. And that was on screen showed us that you could press down on the D-pad to open the galactic map if you want to travel to another galaxy or whatever. The trader clicks to speak with heightened energy. It stares into my exosuit multitude, presumably wondering why I want to talk. Let's request fuel. Okay, it gave us a 78 carbon again. Now let's interact. It's a sweet smelling gas. Well, it filters through my breathing apparatus. I can't help but wonder at the extra sales that this odd evolution in communication must secure this strange commerce obsessed species. Do we want to request an oxide or a word or healing? Let's request a new word. Word for spawn, okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the video there. We're at 28 minutes, and I promised I was going to try to make these 20 minutes around there, so I'm a little over. When I finally looked at my watch, I'm still not used to my timer. I've got one stopwatch on my watch. I've also got a little digital timer that's sitting about halfway between me and the TV set where I'm playing the game. That's supposed to flash when I get to the 20-minute mark. But I don't seem to notice it too much yet. It's not distracting enough to take my eyes off the TV screen, I guess. So I'm going to have to get more aware of that timer so I can note the 20 minutes better. But hit those subscribes, likes, and comments on these videos, and please share this channel and these videos with your fellow gamers, friends, family, and followers. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying this fall weather. Today it was much colder. I went outside and I used a leaf blower